time to lock in. HBCU overdrive where the conversation starts and wins. Every week we break it down, every headline, every play. Giving flowers to the legends while the future finds its way. HBCU Saturday got the fans glued to the screen. HBCU tonight with Doc Holliday. Keep it clean from the swag to the MEAC. Every story get respect. SIAC, CIAA, independent, never left. Tailgates, band battles, coaches talking X's and O's. Players chasing greatness while the culture only grows. Jackson State, I love, we shine over every school. If it's HBCU business, then you know that's what we do. No gossip, just a fact with a southern state of mind. Real voices, real moments, every episode designed. This our sports, this our culture, this our legacy alive. Turn it up and ride with us. HBCU overdrive, 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 overdrive. HBCU overdrive, 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 overdrive. HBCU overdrive, 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 HBCU overdrive, 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 overdrive. HBCU overdrive, 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 overdrive.
What it do, everybody? This your boy Doc Holliday. We are back with another HBCU tonight, as always, powered by HBCU Overdrive. If you like what you see, make sure that you like the stream, comment, share, but most of all, subscribe to that channel. Get everything that you need. Get everything that you want, HBCU Overdrive. Look, y'all, it is Sunday. It is August the 9th. We got 3 more Saturdays. What up? What up? We got 3 more Saturdays. 3 more Saturdays until it's time for them to strap up the helmets, pull them laces up, put the gloves on, or however you want to do it. And basically it's time to get it on. Like Mills Lane used to say back in the day, let's get it on. Let's get it on. But man, y'all just don't know. So first and foremost, giving all honor and glory to the man upstairs. I would not be here today if it wasn't for him. So let me put that out there in the atmosphere. So we bless this channel and we can bless everything. We get it going. A lot of kids are going back to school this week. Some went back last week. Some go next week, you know. For all the incoming freshmen that are going to their respective institutions, we welcome you. We welcome you into our halls of our esteemed institutions. We welcome you as this HBCU class of 2030. So, oh my goodness. I just can't believe I'm saying that. Because I just think about it, in 6 more years, Peyton will be class of 2032. And y'all just don't know. Y'all just don't know. I ain't rushing it, but dang it. Sister can hit the pockets. But we got it's a lot going on right now. There's a lot going on right now. Um, first and foremost, let's go back in. Let's go take a look and reflect on let's reflect on the life and the time of Levi White Jr. um who was um actually laid to rest uh today. And so just word on the street, um the homegoing was the homegoing was remarkable. So um may that young man rest in peace. Um just then got news earlier today about about a coach that I actually did like when I was growing up. Don Nelson. Um the second winningest coach in the NBA history passed away um this morning at the age of 86. Won 5 championships as a player for the Boston Celtics. Um, coached four different franchises: um, Milwaukee, Golden State, uh, the Knicks, and the Mavericks. But he also coached Golden State twice. Um, coached them. Coached the first time he coached them. I was living in Oakland at the time. Yeah, that's when we had Run TMC, had Tim, Mitch, and Chris. Um, you really think about it, the inventor of small ball. Because he was almost the inventor of I think he is the inventor of positionless positionless basketball. So I think that's what he is. I think he is the GOAT on that. Um when he left Golden State the first time, also had a um got the team in Dallas. We was down on our luck. Don who was it? Don Carter took a gamble, and then um Mark Cuban just let it go, let it fly. Also think about it, Don Nelson was the first person was the one who actually uh brought Dirk to Dallas. So he is a big instrumental part of that. Also brought in Steve Nash, brought in Michael Finley. Um, so you see the team that we picked up, we got once he became the coach of the Mavericks, and then of course he went back. I think he went to the Nets. I mean to the Knicks, and then back to Golden State uh, for the second time, and that was the We Believe Warriors that actually beat my Mavericks team, who was I think we was number one in the NBA, had the best record in the NBA, and they beat us. Well, like a drum. So, but Yeah, you don't miss him out there. And then he's the only other coach. I think he's the only other coach that that drink Hennessy and smoke weed with his players. So that was, I would say that was a good one. That was, we had a good coach. Um, yeah, he was, yeah, bro. He was a great coach. He was a great coach, man. Let's see what else we got going on. Teddy Bridgewater. Teddy Bridgewater is stepping away from the Detroit Lions again in training camp. So he was placed on the reserve retired list ahead of today's practice. That was earlier. Uh, and for him to step away the second time, I think this is um I think this is going to be I think this is going to be it for Teddy B. What are you talking about? I don't know what's in Jackson. I'm in Dallas. I don't know what's going on in Jackson. Oh my goodness. Um, what? I don't know about that. Let me hold on, man, because you springing on some info I don't even know. I'm just finding out. Oh wow, this was 2 days ago. Hines County Coroner's Office identified 29-year-old Tasia Fortune as a woman who was found hanging in a tree behind a vacant home in Jackson, Mississippi on August the 3rd. That was last week. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, young lady, you fly high too. That's crazy. Also, how they? Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, be safe. Yeah, be safe everywhere. That's crazy, dog. And still trying to figure out all this issue, the uh stuff about Nolan Wells um down there on the coast. Like, it's, mm. Yeah, man. Moment of silence on that one. Yeah. Amen. Good evening, sis. What's going on? Um, yeah, let's be safe this season for football season, y'all. So I agree with you, bro. I agree with you. Let's be safe for football season. Yeah, we gonna get into Big Bama State in a minute. We gonna get into Big Bama State in a minute. But yeah, man, it just they're just so unfortunate what's going on right now in Mississippi that sometimes I feel like, do I really want to go down there? But something like that, I can't let that scare me. Can't let that deter me. Um, what's going on, Miss Mary? How you doing? And just uh, what am I about to say? Just looking at some stuff, just listening. Uh, like just listening to all the stuff, especially the Nola Wells case, and trying not to hear the idiocy and the hatred being spewed by a one Brandon Tatum. And I seen this dude. I remember him. He played football at University of Arizona, but he also from Stop Six. He from Fort Worth. I don't claim him. Just like I don't claim Charleston White. Mm. So I don't know what. You know what, man? You know what? I don't know what to think. I don't really, I do not know what to think. I don't like. I literally don't know. Cause I'm just trying to figure some things. You know what? I'm just trying to figure some things out. But I'm listening to I listen to what that dude got to say, and to be honest, that dude is. I don't know, just tap dancing, and it just listening to him, just listening to him, it just seems like he is trying to advocate for them boys that 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 young man need avocation too. And then whoever this barber is, the manual guy, the barber down there, he ain't no better either. He ain't no better either. So I wouldn't trust them Negroes with it. With the end of my life. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to say that. I'm sorry to put it in that, I'm sorry to put it in that perspective, but nah. And that's the thing. We got to let the evidence speak for itself. The thing about it, when I listen to it, and I get upset, like they talking about, and it's almost like they trying to smear this young man's name like he was a cokehead. Like, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Come on now, let's be real. Black people, black people. Coke is not a black person's choice, a choice of drug. It's not. It is not. Coke is not a black person's choice of drug. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to say that. Hey, you right. You keep tap dancing long as making it rain. Daddy need to go outside his head. And it's just so crazy just listen to him. Like, bro, your daddy was a former fire chief in Fort Worth. Then your great uncle is fucking Jack Tatum. Your great uncle is Jack Tatum. The your uncle is Jack Tatum, the assassin. Come on now, bro. Come on. You could do better. You could do better. As soon as he left the hood of Stop Six and went over to Arizona to Tucson and got with that white girl, and he been lost ever since. Brandon Taylor done got with that white girl. He been lost ever since. Lost in the sauce. But that's all right, though. That's all right, though. Cause folks cause niggas gonna drop him back down to earth and make him realize that you are not one of them. And stop smearing that young man's name. Stop smearing that young man's name. It ain't right. What up? What up? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So we get about to hit this good commercial break right here. And then after that, we're going to talk about Big Bama State football. Cause I got some questions that need answers like ASAP. We'll be right back. It's your boy Doc Holliday. Become a subscriber on HBCU Overdrive on YouTube, and you can follow me on all social media platforms at HBCU_Overdrive on Twitter and Instagram. You can catch me on TikTok at Holiday1925 and on Facebook under my real name, David E. Smith Douglas. Also, when you become an exclusive family member, you get all the membership perks. You get all the exclusive members only videos, early access to new videos, member shoutouts, and members only live chats. And also, you can get birthday shoutouts on here and win member when you become a subscriber. You can also hit the donation to the Cash App at HBCU Overdrive. You can hit the PayPal, David Smith 1925, and you can hit the Zelle, David E. Smith 30 at gmail.com. Remember, all proceeds go towards the channel, not the pocket. Yo, it's your boy Doc Holliday with HBCU Overdrive, and I am proud to sponsor Merch Sports. Check out his new line of collection, the Black College Football Fan Club collection. It's basically designed to show support and give respect to the rich history and tradition of black college football. And as you already know, the best college players had to play at HBCUs before integration. So go ahead and check it out over at shopmerchsports.com. Merch Sports. Merch for the sports enthusiasts. All right, we are back. I'm gonna have to bring up somebody with this right here for this topic. Mr. Ford, if you're listening, it's in the chat, but I'm bringing my brother Deacon Mel up in here. Big Bama State. The swarm is one. The Black Swarm defense. I need to some help on this. There we go.
What's happening, Cam?
What's happening?
I'm here.
What's happening?
Let's do
it. We talking about these Hornets.
Let's do it.
Talking about these Black Hornets.
Let's do it. The only Hornet.
You said that the only Hornets. So, all right, let's get into it. Last season finished the season off at 10-2, 7-1 in the SWAC. Only conference loss was to Jackson State.
Yeah.
In fact, before I jumped on tonight, I was actually watching that game.
I'm sure you were.
And I had to say this. Andrew Body, Andrew Body with the receivers that he got now, and Jamari Holtzclaw coming back in the backfield. That's a deadly recipe right there.
Absolutely. And we don't have incompetent offensive coordinator to make the calls in the red zone. Yeah, I said
it. my man is not, he not stutter. He not missing words. He said incompetent offensive coordination killed a lot of drives.
I'm just saying, brother, when you're in the red zone and you got a mobile quarterback like that who can sprint out, not really sure why you want to run to the short side of the field. Yeah, we're not doing that this year.
He said we are not doing that this year.
Nope.
So, replacing, I ain't gonna lie to you. Now, y'all replacing a lot of receivers.
We are.
Of course, your number one target, he's at Texas Tech.
This is true. It happens, NIL deal, portal. It's kind of hold a kid. It's kind of hard to hold a kid like that, especially when you compare the two institutions. Bama State, beloved institution. But then you got Texas Tech. They got serious paper.
Mm-hmm.
Serious paper. So it's hard to tell a kid, hey, rock out here when you got that paper dangling in front of you. That's kind of hard.
It's almost the same. It's almost the same thing. Oh, we got brother Nick up in here. What's going on, Nick?
What's up, Nick?
It's almost the same thing. What happened when y'all had Keyshawn Johnson?
Yeah, it happens. I mean, it's an unfortunate reality in the times that we're in, but for those young men, we always wish them well because they represented the institution with the utmost class. So again, in any HBCU space, when you're talking about going up against a Big 12 institution, especially one like Texas A&M, Texas Tech, or even Alabama or Auburn, it's difficult to keep a kid grounded and at home where they started when those big institutions come to cherry pick them. And again, I will say this, for those institutions, where were y'all when they were coming out of high school? No shade, but you didn't see the value in them when they were coming out of high school, but you saw the value in them when they were doing their business in the HBCU space. So, again, more power to those kids, because they do their thing, they represent well. And, if it's their prerogative to, chase, greener pastures, more power to them.
Yeah, not okay. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Also, what we got, Dylan the Jet. He in Canada. He back up in Canada, catching touchdown passes in the CFL. Now the main thing I kind of had questions about was the defense. We already know. Last year, was the first year of not having Ryan Lewis as defensive coordinator. for Bama State. So you really didn't see that. You seen some aggression, the aggressiveness in that defense, but you didn't see it a lot as far as with that defense last year because I would say you had big guys in the middle at nose guard and defensive tackle who were big key contributors to the run defense. They also let make sure that you had all those all conference linebackers that y'all used to flow to the ball. You also had the monster at defensive end, the Traquan Thomas. He's now on the coaching staff now, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
So,
well, I will say this: shout out to Coach Billy Gresham, defensive coordinator. Graduated from the Castle kids, blue and white. If you know, you know. I got faith in him, bro. Was a special teams coordinator. Moved up to DC. I think he's gonna do a wonderful job. I think it's all about just sitting back and kind of watching to see how this plays out. I think those kids respond to him really well. Even in the absence of Ryan Lewis, I think Coach Gresham can motivate kids to get to a point where, again, we swarm as one, and we take care of business. So, minor growing pains, but I think we bounce back.
Okay. What's going on, Troy? I think Troy, can you hear me? Oh well, I'm gonna wait till they can get this stuff.
How about now? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay. Yeah, forgive me. I'm in the streets making money.
Oh shit! All right now, don't tell
I ain't
me
in them kind of streets. I ain't in them kind of streets. Listen, I already told you about that man said, and then cocaine showed up. I'm ready to go home now. I don't know what else going on, but when you say stuff like that, it's time to go home.
Somebody brought cocaine to the party.
I just be listening to people. Yeah, I just be listening to people conversation sometimes because I like the people watch.
Brandon Tatum. Oh my goodness. When that man said he was saying something about offering cocaine, I was like, yo, you know what? Black people don't do that shit. That is not our choice of drug.
Nope.
I ain't telling nobody how to do dope. But for black people, that is not our choice of drug. Cocaine is expensive white. That's the bougie shit right there. That's the stuff that even Tony Montana couldn't get like that.
Man. It's a different breed of people who come visit Florida now. But so what I missed, man? What I missed? Because I wanted to come on. I hope we was talking about. Didn't that man say something about fried honey buns or something? Didn't that man say something about some honey buns? I remember that.
They off the grill, brother.
Oh man,
the
butter buns on the grill.
I'm gonna make sure I be on my Ozempic on that week proper, like, so I can come and eat what I want.
Come enjoy yourself, brother. That's how we do.
Oh man. So let's go ahead and get into this schedule right here, man. Let's talk about this big Bama State. Somebody said now this is what I heard. I was on Rocky's show the other night. I jumped in for a little bit, and somebody told him that this ain't the same Bama State team y'all think gonna be some pushovers.
I'm just saying, shout out to Ace Boogie. I know you have high hopes for PV, but I'm gonna really need you to stop going out into the parking lot and finding them little rocks on the ground and trying to smoke them. Because if you think State is going 3-9, stop firing up, my boy.
Oh man,
I don't know what just happened.
Nah, I think, man. Again, man. I think this is a different team that you see.
Why is Blue coming in shooting?
I mean, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy, Blue.
Why?
Hey, Blue, let me ask you a question. Last time. What happened last time? That's all I want to know. What happened last time when we was at our homecoming? I'm a little older now. I'll be forgetful, but tell me what happened last time. And by the way, y'all, Blue just come on here to try and irritate me. That's all he do. That's all he do.
50 piece.
I mean, that's the wings I'm gonna get from your tailgate. But let's be realistic about the game, man. The game, like it's not gonna. Okay, it's not gonna be what you think it's gonna be.
Man, look.
And don't get me wrong, I picked Bama State to win the East. I did. I'm on record. I put it on wax.
You did.
So
you did. You did say that.
But I also said we don't lose homecoming. Ours or yours.
You know how this is gonna go. You know how this is gonna go.
Hey, so you got I ain't gonna lie to you. Andrew Body at QB, Jamari Holsclaw running the ball. You might have Kareem Key going out there playing receiver. He is a receiver. You got Nehemiah Hickson on the other side. You got y'all do have weapons. And if anything, I mean, if you blowing somebody out, I'm Coach E-Rob. If you're blowing somebody out, let me turn my camera on for this. And let me do a full blown. If you're blowing somebody out, please, for the love of God, take out Andrew Body and put in Smoot. Please.
If it's a blowout, Body won't be in there. He won't be in there.
That's all I gotta say. Please take him out.
If it's a blowout, then
y'all criticisms of E-Rob is different than mine. My criticism is you got the best quarterback right now in HBCU football at the end of games, especially in close games. You let him be a quarterback. Don't roll him around. You let him be a quarterback because we've seen him make plays in the pocket.
Well, again, you have to remember we had some screws loose with the last offensive coordinator.
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely. Remember the guy who was shuffling the deck in the Orange Blossom Classic for some reason when Body made it clear that North Carolina Central couldn't stop him, but somehow the OC said, you know what? Let's go with this other guy.
and got everybody hurt.
And then basically turned Andrew Body into a glorified running back.
Right.
Even though he had over 100-some yards rushing in that game.
Right.
Let's remember that. And I, you know what? I will commend E-Rob as far as when it comes to the offense, because he has never been he's never been a coach to just focus solely on the offense. He's a defensive guy. He hangs his hat on defense. He hangs his hat on having an aggressive attacking style defense. And he leads the offense into in the hands
at Alabama State.
Yeah,
this is true. But I mean, I will say though, in terms of the
defender, I mean, he was playing.
In terms of the QB room,
mm-hmm.
body is solidified. But make no mistake about it, Smoot can run the offense.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say anything bad about Smoot, because Smoot looked real good in them last 4 games of the season.
Look, let him get in the rhythm if you want to. You're gonna find out the hard way. Hey,
Mel.
Yo.
Yeah, good evening to you. You all, by the way. And you know what? You don't need to use body like you remember the show Coach used to come on ABC with you remember with Craig T. Nelson, you know, he played Hayden Fox, played the head coach of Minnesota State.
Mm-hmm.
You remember? Hey, they didn't use body, you know, he got injured. So you remember Bo Whitley, that quarterback, you know, he stayed hurt so much. But what happened in the national championship, but they the coach thought he was hurt. And he was in the wheelchair. He came out of the wheelchair and he put him in the game, and they ended up beating that team. It was Hayden's college coach that they beat for the national championship. Y'all probably need to go and throw the other teams off with body. Yeah, have them thinking.
Well, see, that's what I'm saying. Like, Smoot is a legit quarterback. You know, if you put him in, he can run the offense. You know, but you couldn't really tell. Again, with the previous offensive,
you couldn't tell with the previous offensive coordinator, because he couldn't control the ball with the run.
Right, but you know, here's the thing: you have a luxury vehicle that's literally in your driveway, but you wanna use it like as a golf cart for some reason. I don't know why. Right. But again, body can run the offense, make no mistake about it. And to be honest, most teams in the SWAC would probably fall out to have him on their roster. Hell, in the MEAC, for that matter. But also, think about it. UAB's head coach literally damn near sprinted across the field last year. I know what he said. I know what he said. Different. Yeah, I know what he said when he got him. I know what he said when he met him.
Yeah, I watched that game, man.
Bro, this kid is lights out.
He's running through them, man.
But make no mistake about it, Smoot is also capable. Am I saying Smoot is the same as Body? No, that's not what I'm saying. What I am saying is that if you put Smoot in the offense and you give him an opportunity, once he gets in a rhythm, you're going to find out the hard way that this kid can ball too. I mean, hell. The other kid, was Aaron Fry.
Mm-hmm.
Aaron Fry, nice. He's nice. He's a freshman, but he's still nice. But you got to give him an opportunity, and I think Tony Holt can really make it work. I really do.
Oh, you all have a great offense coordinator. I remember him when he was coaching at Warren Easton High School in New Orleans, Louisiana. They played for the state championship back in 2014. School here in Monroe beat them for the state championship named Neville. Cavante Turpin was playing during the time. I'm gonna tell you that Warren Easton team was low. They had Neville on their toes. Neville pulled it out, but they had to use Turp to win that ball game in the Superdome.
I'm just saying,
they had to really use
don't
Turp.
Be surprised if you see a game get out of
Warren
control.
Easton was tough.
Don't be surprised if you see a game get out of control. But if that game gets out of control, Andrew Body won't be on the field. There's no reason to have him on the field at all. Because
That's what I'm saying. Don't take him
season
off
to go.
the field when he is. When you are up, if you are up 21 points
They're going to take care of him.
in the third quarter, or in the beginning of the third quarter, or in the middle of the third quarter, please take your man out the game.
Yeah, you don't want to mess around. And he's already graduated from. This is the last time. You better take care of him.
Well, you got to understand too. For him, he has nothing to prove. I mean, even to major colleges and the NFL. Bro,
Yeah.
those highlights from the UAB game last year, it resonated across the country. And people will say, "Oh, well, it was just UAB." No, found out. They understood that. Oh, okay, who is that kid right there? They understand that he is more than capable. I mean, if you look at that game last year,
Yeah, I watched
outside of the assistance that UAB received, and I will say it proudly, the assistance that UAB received in that game, if you remove that special treatment, that game is out of control. It's over with. I had UAB fans sitting behind me asking me, who is that? We've never heard of him before. You see what I'm saying? So, getting up by 21, 30 points, there's no need to keep him in the game. I mean, padding stats. I mean, what is that going to do? We know how HBCU players are viewed from the lens of the NFL, GMs, and scouts or whatever, right? But there's no need to keep him in a 30-point route. There's no need. Like let your other guy get in and do some damage. Let them get those reps in too.
That's what it would be if y'all were playing. I'm right here in the Northeast Louisiana area. If y'all were playing University of Louisiana Monroe or Louisiana Tech University over in Ruston, if had Body out there playing it and they see him, they said, "Who's that guy? I've never seen. I never heard of him." They say, "Yeah, man, he's good." Yeah, I know how they are. They had never seen him.
Let's see what we got right here, man. Look, we got 19 days until the first kickoff at 2:00. 2:00 schedule.
Mm-hmm.
So you got Southern University in the inaugural Birmingham Football Classic.
Route.
I have Alabama State.
Route. Game over. Pack it up. Head back to the booth, big dog. Regroup for game 2.
Yeah, Falk can have all the people like Mike. I was looking at his video today. Had Mike Martz at his practice. I think it was this past Monday, and Mike Martz, former Rams coach, and Martz is an offensive mind, but I'm saying, hey, Martz can't help you. you dealing with the SWAC here, and then you have like I said, Tony Hull and all these people. Yeah, it's a different world.
Look, last season, Bama State beat Southern down in Baton Rouge by 23. Hey man, y'all know that Turkey Day Classic ain't going nowhere.
Ain't going nowhere. I'm gonna tell you right now. Listen, that's the new folks. I'm gonna tell you. The Turkey Day Classic literally used to be Alabama State homecoming. Why they gonna let it go?
Oh yeah,
to get in the playoffs.
Yeah. Alabama State and Tuskegee. That was the Turkey Day Classic. I remember that.
Just to be a bottom seed, it don't matter, bro. Bama State or any other team out of the SWAC can finish undefeated. They are not gonna get a top seed in the FCS playoffs until the governing bodies change the perspective of how they see HBCU football. It's not gonna happen. Jackson State gave different perspective when Coach Prime was there. They were able to climb the rankings, but even still, until the governing bodies see HBCU football as a legitimate opponent, You can be undefeated. They're not going to give you a top seed in the FCS playoffs because they're going to come with all these excuses. Oh, well, they didn't play anybody.
Oh, yeah.
Third.
That's going to happen. Yeah.
Bro, you got to beat, well, you can't do North Dakota State. They're gone now. You got to beat South Dakota.
Yeah, they moved up. They moved up to FBS.
You see what I'm saying? Like, bro, you have to beat all the blue bloods that normally are in the FCS playoff. Like, you have to have them on your
Montana
schedule
State or Montana, or those kind of schools.
Right.
Or Tarleton State. Yeah.
Bro, you'd have to have all them teams on your schedule in 1 year just to prove to them that you're worth the salt. Just to get a
Illinois
favorable
State.
seed.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it ain't gonna happen. So I mean, Turkey Day Classic, it ain't going nowhere. It's forever. Shout out to them folks down in the chicken coop. Y'all know how this gonna go.
He said the folks down in the chicken coop.
Who you talking about? Who you calling that? Who's
Tuskegee?
You talking about Tuskegee? Oh, you that rival Tuskegee? Yeah.
Yellow and red folks.
Oh yeah, the Commodore. Hey, they were cool people. I went there and visited them. I know that's where the Commodores went to school. I always hear the Commodore. I think about the Commodore's music when I go in that camp. I know that's where they went to college.
They cool, but they still the yellow and red folks down in the chicken coop.
Yeah. You dissing Booker T. Washington, George Washington Carver, and all those people.
That is not what I said, brother. I said they cool people.
I'm messing with you, man.
They cool people, but
yeah, my father's band director. My father's band director. My father's band director. And by the way, that's how Grambling started. If it wasn't for Tuskegee, there would not have been Grambling. Charles P. Adams, the founder of Grambling, graduated from Tuskegee. That's how it started. Booker T. Washington sent him to Northeast Sudan and started Grambling. Yeah. In 1901. Yeah.
So my man say route. I say it might. I ain't gonna say it's a route, but if it's about 14 points, if it's close, if it's at least 14 points, I would give Southern a little bit of grace.
You know what? I think Southern does kind of climb out of the hole, but yeah, it ain't gonna happen. Like
they gonna if they don't run Holly to death, that's what probably end up happening. They want to try to run Holly all over the place, and you know, get that young man hurt.
First quarter.
Yeah. And, you know, him and Barry Remo.
Shout out to Nick. Hey, yes, Nick. I do want them yellow and red folks off the schedule, temporarily. The
shed.
They family, so we gotta kind of
and also my father's band director with Tuskegee. His family, his parents taught at Tuskegee. Conrad Hutchinson Jr., legendary band director. Yeah, he went to Tuskegee. He and his assistant William Wiley were Tuskegee alumnus. And they had some of that background. I know that's your rival. I've been on both campuses. Yeah.
So after that, this is gonna be a bloodbath. Lane College.
Oh, who's coaching? That Stanley Connor's coaching at Lane College.
We gotta talk about
who is coaching.
Stanley Connor.
I don't know.
You know how that Lane Stanley Connor, he's a graduate of Jackson. He played at Jackson State back in the 80s. Stanley Connor. Yeah.
Blowout.
Wayne College. Blowout.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, if I am E-Rob, I follow in the words of Jimmy Johnson when he was coaching at Miami. You got to run the score up to move up in the polls. Yep. Just go ahead and blow them out and just be done with it. Like, don't even...
Lane College.
Yeah, I mean, just don't even, just go ahead and run up the score in the first half and then put that bad boy in cruise control. No sense in leaving them around. I mean,
that is true. That is true. I mean, we just give you some money. Hey, here you go. Give you maybe 85,000, 100,000. come on here, take this butt whipping. Y'all head back to Jackson, Tennessee.
Yeah, go ahead, bro. Like, hey, in Georgia, safe travels back home. Straight shot up the road. I mean, but I will say though, in terms of putting, out of conference teams on the schedule, I have always been a big proponent. I think Bama State and UAB should have a yearly game. If not with Sanford. But them people at Sanford, they different. Ain't gonna lie to you.
I heard that school. They heard that school is like
because Bobby Bowden's on.
It's like a bougie. It's bougie.
They snob, and
a lot of them Howard College.
Listen, them folks at Sanford. Let me just say this: they align with the Republican Party.
Oh yeah, that's what I said. That's what Bobby Bowden graduated from.
They align with the Republican Party.
He coached there at one time as well. That's his alma mater. It was Howard College, and then became Sanford. Yeah, I can get the picture of that school.
I'm telling you, man. Sanford is, as an institution,
I've seen the campus from the outside.
They align with the Republican Party, and
I'm not surprised.
And they're not ashamed of it, and so.
Bowden was like that. Yes.
Yeah. I mean, so like really putting Sanford on the schedule on a yearly basis, I wouldn't be a fan of it. I mean, but if it happens, so be it. But I would prefer UAB or South Alabama if we're going to do anything. Me personally, I mean, and if anybody's a graphic designer, man, look, somebody get at me. melanatedrighteously@gmail.com. I got some ideas. You can legitimately, bro, I got the ideas on paper. I'm just not a graphic designer. So the battle for I-65. Let's do it. Bama State versus anybody. Up and down 65.
September the 12th, you head on down to Troy, Alabama.
Troy, the Trojans. Yeah.
It's a winnable game. It's winnable, looking at what Troy has brought back. And the majority of their roster is a bunch of JUCO players. It's a winnable game. But if you're asking me to pick, I will never pick against Bama State. But, it is what it is. But it's a winnable game.
Yeah. But yeah, I understand where you're coming from. Yeah. And that's your alma mater.
It's a winnable game.
I don't think I don't think that Alabama State has lesser talent. I think they have the same type of talent that we had. It's equal talent.
It's equal talent. Most of Troy's roster is full of JUCO players.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I would say this though about Bama State. I'd say this about Erod. He does,
and I hope the Zebras
get the high school kids, and he does. I would say this: he does do well when it comes to developing high school players.
He does.
Yeah, Mel. And that game, I hope and we know that we always know. And you going playing Troy, Alabama, the Zebras. Hopefully they're fair, and they're not. In that territory.
Again, I mean, we saw it last year against UAB when Bama State was winning. You saw what happened. So,
I saw it. Yeah,
and you're talking about Troy, Alabama. So Birmingham is a little bit more, accepting of color. Down in Troy, the only color they accept is the football players.
Troy, the only thing, Troy. That's what John Lewis was from, civil rights leader and congressman. May he rest in peace. Civil rights. Yeah, he was from Troy, Alabama.
After that, y'all got a bye week, and then on September the 26th, you welcome in Mississippi Valley. They telling y'all to wear gold.
Well, you know how that's gonna go.
Oh, Valley. Yeah, that's a team. You just don't.
Last time
Shout
y'all
out to
played
Valley.
Valley, I think y'all put 40 something on them.
Shout out to Valley. Y'all got a nice feel. I'm glad y'all upgraded that grass down there.
And they have a video board now.
Yeah, but you know how this gonna go.
I've been to that campus for games when they played Grambling. Yeah, they really upgraded from that time I went. Yeah, it was hot out there, man.
Quick work.
Then you on the road. You head to Florida, October the 3rd.
You playing FAMU?
Nah.
Oh,
They
Bethune-Cookman.
they go to Bethune. They go to that school in Daytona.
Oh, okay.
But
Bethune, yeah.
A little quick road trip, handle business and hop back on the road and come on back home.
Because after that weekend, it's homecoming.
Homecoming.
October
Where Troy
10th. Troy, where you at?
Yeah, where Troy at? Come on back up here, brother. I need to holler at you right quick.
Homecoming. Oh, you all playing FAMU for home for the
FAMU for homecoming.
Okay. That should be a nice attendance at the game.
I'm just saying, Troy all of a sudden he had something to do, right? His Wi-Fi ain't working.
Yeah. Yeah, man. And I look at your school mail. I look at your team. Yeah, you're loaded there, and look at having Tony Holers, the offense coordinator. Who's defense coordinator at Alabama State now? I know Ryan Lewis at FAMU. What's his name?
Billy Gresham.
Oh, okay.
He used to be the special teams coordinator.
Oh, okay. I know your former defense coordinator is now at FAMU, Ryan Lewis.
Well, again, I just need Troy to come back. I don't know if his prepaid minutes ran out. I don't know.
Nah. His prepaid minutes ain't run out. He's driving, so he'll be back on about 10 minutes. And then we'll get back to Bama State FAMU.
Okay, let's get over homecoming. Let's move forward.
October the 17th, you're on the road again at Pine Bluff.
That should be an interesting game, man.
Yeah.
That should be an interesting game. It's kind of later in the season. This is when
I still have you all to win, Mel. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we'll win, but I'm just saying, you know how, if everything is going right, you have to stay mentally locked in because
exactly. Can't let up on anyone.
This is 2 weeks before Magic City Classic, so the guys got to stay locked in.
Yeah.
Very winnable game. I say Bama State by 17. Easy.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So you got a week off, and then that following week, Halloween, Magic City Classic. It's saying wear pink and black.
You know how this gonna go, and I want to.
Oh man.
We know how it went last year in the first half.
Listen,
49-3 in the first half.
I need somebody to screenshot, screen record, and send this to Jennifer.
Jennifer,
let her know how this is gonna go.
Hey, is Cam Newton going to come? I know he's going to be a podcast. He's no longer ESPN. He's going to come back and hopefully come in and want to punch out the Bulldog.
Brother, they're going to need Jesus to come with them. Belt.
Yeah, I know he's no longer ESPN. Yeah.
Belt.
Oh, yeah, where Jay White at? Yeah, where Jay White? Yeah, where all them Bulldogs at?
Jay White, where you at, brother? Your prepaid minutes ran out too?
Yeah, I know that. I know that's a big rivalry between you all. Yeah, Alabama A&M and Alabama State. That's the big one. It's
Jay
like
White,
the Bayou
he
Classic.
got that Elon Musk Wi-Fi.
He said Elon Musk.
Jay White, where you at, brother?
The trillionaire.
It was. There we go.
What's up, Troy?
Hey, what's up with your homeboy? Them prepaid minutes ain't kicked in yet.
I'm gonna let you all. Yeah, you. I don't have anything to say.
Yeah. Troy, he roaming. They don't
He
pay
must,
for
you say
roaming
he's out.
down there in Tallahassee, bro.
What you say he's driving? He's out driving.
Hey, he should be I think, he should be back in about 10 minutes.
Sam Shady.
Listen,
No
bro,
matter
hey,
hornet
Jay
by
said
50.
55. Jay said
I'm reading-
55, 79K for Magic City Classic.
I'm reading
Listen.
what Nick eating.
If they counted the folks who was outside of
I
Magic
think they
City,
counted the folks outside too.
whoo,
Did they count the folks that's around the projects too?
Oh, I remember those projects, right? I remember going to SWAC when they used to have a SWAC championship, seeing those projects.
hey, listen, bro. You count them folks that's outside that stadium. You talking about Big Ten numbers, dog. It's a lot of folks outside that stadium, dog.
I can imagine. Yeah, that's the rival game, and I imagine it is packed, man, around there. Yeah, around Legion Field.
So
Yeah,
Troy
a lot of people
Roman.
coming in.
Hey, can y'all hear me?
Yeah,
Oh
we
yeah,
can hear
hear
you now.
Troy.
Hey, what's
Okay.
up, Troy?
What's going on?
He said your
y'all just
prepaid
checking with
minutes. He said your prepaid minutes. Your prepaid minutes.
No, man. So listen. First off, ain't none of y'all old enough to remember the nights and weekends. Y'all ain't old enough. I had a Prime Co phone, so I don't want to hear it.
What you
I
mean?
was selling prime cold phones. What you talking about?
I
I'm
remember
old enough to
those
remember that.
Hey, I'm in my 50s, man.
What you mean, brother? We in the same age bracket.
We in the
I'm
same
in my
right?
50s. Yeah, I'm in my
We in the
50s.
same
Man.
age
I remember that. Yeah,
When
man.
Cash Money said I switched from Motorola to a Prime Co phone, I felt that in my spirit.
Hey,
Yeah,
I understand.
I remember that. Hey, Troy, I'm in my 50s. Yeah, I remember that. Yes.
Okay, let's get to business though. You know, when
You
you
talk about
bring your
homecoming.
little, you bring your little orange and green little uniform.
We bring footstools so we can be comfortable.
Brother, what type of comfortability that you want? You ain't gonna have time to put no footstool down.
What happened last time?
At all.
What happened last time? Last time in
talking about
Montgomery.
that.
FAMU West. What happened?
Did he just call it FAMU? He called it FAMU West.
I just asked questions. I can't listen. I cannot be held responsible for the questions that I ask because I just need to understand the context in which we're having these discussions. So if it's
let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a solid question.
Yes.
Because you keep talking about you keep talking about coming to Montgomery and what you did the last time, but you are casually skipping over last season when there was a trip to Tallahassee.
No, I'm not.
And
no, I'm not.
2 to 14.
Did you feel good about that raised your spirits? Now, again, I asked the question.
Not really. Because I would have hung 70.
Because the dude in Ithaca was the reason that y'all got away with all of that. He is in Ithaca now. But that same dude was in Montgomery.
I get
in Montgomery.
Okay, so back up. Let's back up. Let's take your logic. The last time y'all came to Montgomery, who was the head coach of the Orange and Green Snakes?
The dude that's coaching in Ithaca right now. We don't need to mention his name. He's in Ithaca.
Okay.
And he is Seminole too.
And I already told y'all about Seminoles that don't act right. You know how I feel about it. You know how I say it. Take your ass back across Game Street. Don't bring your ass over here to fam. You talking that nonsense. Either you win or you keep it moving. And that go for everybody that graduated in my area. Don't come over, fam. Y'all make it difficult. But I digress.
Okay, so what makes you believe this season? What do you have in your arsenal that makes you believe pulling out a footstool is going to be the best case for FAMU fans?
Competent coaching goes a long way in FCS football. It is actually one of the differentiators in FCS football.
Great. And there's nothing wrong with that. I agree. However, Quinn
Boy,
Gray,
Nick is killing me. He called that man Martin Luther Cozy. Nick, you need to come up. You come up, man. Come on, Nick.
listen, Troy. Troy, I agree with you,
He
brother.
delivered in Montgomery, though. I don't
Troy,
listen. I don't make the rules. I don't make the rules. I just
Troy,
be asking
unfortunately,
questions.
Quintarius
man.
Gray is not going to be on that field.
So wait a minute.
He can be
So
on the sideline.
are you saying? Are you? Hold on, I want to make sure I have this clear. Are you saying that there is no talent?
We ain't no study. You might
in the
wait on
cupboard?
jump in.
There's no talent in the cupboard. Is that what you're saying?
No, that's not what I said. I just said that Quintarius Raymond Gray is not going to be on that field.
He wasn't on anybody's field when he coached at Albany State last year either. He was the coach. I know I said competent coaches play, but the thing that he does bring that is different than previous coaches, even Willie Simmons, is he brings a championship experience, both as a player and a coach.
Okay, but you don't have championship caliber athletes on your roster.
I know you lying. I know. Okay. So I'm just gonna say this. I'm just gonna say this. I have been a very vocal critic of what I call the roster games that teams have played the last couple of seasons before the first game. I was actually in a press box when people's final rosters were delivered, and I ain't gonna say one school had 14 new players on their roster, but I've been very critical of that. For the most part, Quinn Gray has not done that.
I will say y'all got y'all do have some players. Y'all got athletes. I was just messing with you. I think that'll be an interesting game though. I will.
It's not going to be a blowout. It's not going to be a blowout, and it is going to be. I'm not sure how old you are.
It's going to be a tough game. It'll be a tough game.
It's going to go. I'm about to give that school in Daytona some love, right? It's going to go back to the old shootout days with that school in Daytona. I don't think this is gonna be, I don't think this is going to be as much as I wanted to be a defensive game. It's not going to be. It's going to come down to turnovers and who has the ball at the end of the game. That's what it's going to come down to.
I can respect that. I think it'll be up to I think whoever makes the most mistakes will not come out victorious in that game. And that's just my honest assessment. Whoever makes the most mistakes won't win that game. But I think there is that history, by FAMU coming to Montgomery and, beating Alabama State. And I think that will be something that a chip on the shoulder of the coaching staff as well as the players. I think that'll be ingrained into them to remember what happened the last time they came to Montgomery. Not withholding that it's homecoming. And for homecoming, Bama State takes pride in homecoming. And so I think that's going to be a good game. And if I'm just being honest, I like them type of matchups for homecoming. And that's for anybody in the SWAC. And to be honest, anybody in HBCU football. I think high-profile matchup for homecoming should be a priority. Like if you want to, schedule a little cupcake for your homecoming, just to, boost team morale, it is what it is. But it's better serving of those institutions to have a high-profile matchup for homecoming.
Jay White came back in. He said we all daddy.
Oh, he got his prepaid minutes. Oh, okay. Yeah, he had to put some money on his little Boost Mobile. Okay. Great.
Yo, wow, man.
He wanted to heal people.
Great. You know, they got them little dog houses. All of a sudden, you know, they got their chest stuck out. Like
They got patches on their jersey this year.
Yeah,
Hey man, get them people credit for that. Give them people credit for that. They did their thing. They absolutely did their thing.
I give them credit. I give them credit, but that don't mean they're gonna win.
And listen, and I like Quad Brown. We interviewed Quad Brown. I like him. Very, very admirable young man. He not being FAMU this year either. So, but a lot of stuff that I say to be
got into the sweat.
I know.
Quad Brown. Yeah, I know he was hurt last season.
He been hurt a lot of seasons.
Yeah.
But I will say this though, a lot of stuff that I say on purpose, and I say it in the manner that I say on purpose, because if y'all want to come to the game and troll me at the games that you wouldn't normally come to, please, by all means, come to the game, have a good time. A lot of stuff that I say to rib y'all a little bit to get you to the games, because the things that, and I'm not saying this is about Alabama State, I'm just saying in the HBCU space in general, we are in a situation in the SWAC where we have people paying for our ad content. I want them to see every stadium packed. I want them to understand the rivalries, the pageantry, because these ain't typically our people that will be advertising. So just like the little white people that when I do my little side gig and they ask me like, oh, what's this all about? I tell them the whole history that I can with the short amount of time I can with, because it's important for us and other people. Our largest market that is expanding is not HBCU alumni, is the people that are on the periphery that just happen to be interested in a game that might be an Alabama State FAMU before one of the big games. So,
bro,
I need to try and make it look good.
I agree. That's why I'm saying I think some homecomings. I mean, even if you don't do it every year, do it every other year to where you have a high profile homecoming, whether it be, you know, FAMU, Bethune-Cookman homecoming, or Jackson State Alcorn homecoming, whatever it is. Like, bring the people out, because at the end of the day, when you really think about it, the high profile matchups, you got everything on the line. You got bragging rights. I mean, if you want to turn into a classic, do whatever you got to do, but make homecoming something that people are begging to get into. Like, bro, I got to have tickets. I got to be in that game. I ain't even talking about tailgate. I'm talking about, bro, I need to be in the stadium, in my seat when kickoff start, because it matters most. Like, if you think about it, if Bama State plays Miles for homecoming, no shade to Miles, but is that going to draw Miles'
They're gonna draw people,
entire fan base to Montgomery? No. But if it's Bama State, Jackson State,
oh yeah,
bring some people. Or if Jackson State says, "Hey, Bama State, look, we invite y'all down for homecoming. Bet it up. Let's do it. Let's do
like
it."
we did last year.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. High profile matchups,
and that was the game of the year. That was the game of the year.
That was a great one.
So let's move on.
Think about it.
Yeah, so let's move on. We got y'all head down to Houston. Y'all head to the high school stadium.
Jesus.
Hey,
I ain't say it.
I did. Y'all head to the high school stadium to take on Texas Southern. Cause y'all are playing at a high school stadium. Y'all gonna look
up now. Hold on, we're back up. You know, because we skipped one. And I seen some, some little lingering comments in the, chat, especially Ace Boogie. Let's back up to November 1st.
November. You talk about Halloween.
No, November. Well, hey, hang on.
It's Halloween.
Okay. All right. Yeah. All right. I got you. Yeah. We good. Let's do it. I was looking at the wrong year. I'm sorry.
The Pound Puppies. That's what I call them.
You know, quick dispatch. It is what it is. No shade, but quick dispatch. I think we can go ahead and wrap that one up pretty quick. And do what we got to do.
Not yet, Deputy Mario. They ain't got an AD yet. They got an interim AD, but they ain't hired a permanent one yet.
Yeah, after Granger, I don't know who's there now.
He said he taking his time. That's what the president said. So yeah, y'all head down to Houston, and then guess what? November the 14th.
I'm waiting on it. You know I'm waiting on that one.
It's
you know I'm waiting on that one.
Jackson State comes to Montgomery, Mississippi. We calling it Montgomery, Mississippi.
You can call it what you want to call it, but I can guarantee you won't walk out there with a win.
Oh, we walking out there with that win. We walking out of Montgomery with this dub. Y'all, I love y'all. I bet you $20 in my pocket.
That's the only dub you walking away with.
Man, y'all, hold on. Let's stop this bet money stuff. If you believe in what you believe, bet an eyebrow. Not both of them, because you can hide both eyebrows. But bet one of them. You got to explain to somebody why you missing one eyebrow.
Cool.
Listen, brother. The only dub that Doc is leaving Montgomery with is the $20 that he came to Montgomery with. That's the only way you leaving Montgomery with a dub. You not leaving with a win on the football field, brother. I'm
leaving Montgomery. I'm gonna leave Montgomery with a dub. Hold on. Let me hold on. Just for them folks out there. I'm gonna leave Montgomery with a dub. Some good barbecue. Some smoked honey bun and red hot. And some good drink. That's what I'm leaving Montgomery with.
I mean, we're gonna feed you, brother. You're gonna make sure you're hydrated and all that. So we ain't worried about that. What you leave with is a win. That's not gonna happen. I just want you to know that. I just want you to know that. Like, it ain't gonna happen. We're looking forward to it though.
It was a close game last year. We in Jackson, in which Dr. McClellan said this was the SWAC championship game.
Yeah, because I think Buddy must have been on the Jackson State payroll to run to the short side of the field with a mobile quarterback.
Yeah, that ended. Oh boy.
Again, the thing about the Jackson State Alabama State game is gonna come down to, and nobody wants to hear this, Jackson State ain't gonna be able to get away with Canada Junior football late in the season. They're gonna have to put the ball in the air. Alabama State, with their air raid offense, is gonna have to demonstrate the ability to be balanced, and that shouldn't be too tough because E-Rob does like to run the ball too, but he actually has to lean on Andrew Body as his quarterback to let him lead them to victory. So it's gonna be a good game. It's gonna be a good game, but it's gonna come down to the onus is really gonna be on Jackson State this year to put the ball in the air and to make big plays in the passing game.
Absolutely. Well, the thing is that if Jackson State comes into that game wounded, they're gonna be dangerous. If they come in high and mighty, ready, they may be overestimating what they'll see, because I don't think up to this point, and I'm talking about the schedule that we went over, I don't think Tony Hull would have shown his entire hand. And so you can't just go off of what you've seen in previous games and then just feel like, okay, we can stop them based off of what we've seen. I don't think that's going to happen. But I do think it's going to be a great game. And again, having that game in Montgomery means a lot.
In November, late
in the season, like that means a lot.
Yeah, so yep. We shouldn't be too injured. I mean, we ain't gonna be too injured, but injuries happen in football. That's the main thing. I mean, gotta stay healthy. I think thank you,
Everybody
Zach.
gonna be.
Thank you, Zach. We played Canada junior football. We other than Prime was trying to chunk the ball for 3,000, 4,000 yards because he was trying to pad Shador's stats. Just the simple fact that he liked to run the ball.
Whoa. So hold on. So all right, let's be real specific when we talk about what wins and what doesn't win. Everybody can clone a Ken doll and say, "Ooh, it's a new Ken doll," but we all know when it comes to HBCU football, it ain't just wins. Wins is a priority, but we have an audience and we also have a market that wants to see exciting games. So yes, if you want to run the ball 3,000 times a game like it's 1954, great, awesome.
1954. Oh
but
man, Troy.
we need to be honest about this is also entertainment. So you have to entertain your fans, especially with teams who have a legacy of big play football. We got to remember the reason that some of our fans ain't home is because they are seeing this homogenized football. But I ain't gonna get on my soapbox about that. I will say this: the talent on both Jackson State and Alabama State allows them to play balanced football. They can chew it and walk at the same time. They can throw the football, they can run the ball. There's nothing wrong with balanced football. When I say being able to throw the ball in the passing game, there are going to be times in games where you're going to need to make 4 big-time plays from the pocket. Jackson State and Alabama State has the talent on the outside, and they have the quarterbacks to do it. Whether or not they'll be able to groom those plays, not Alabama State, but Jackson State, whether or not that quarterback will be able to be groomed through the season to be allowed to make those plays is going to be key. Because if you go to last year's SWAC championship game, that was a problem.
I will say though, I mean, to Troy's point, but also to Zach's point, yes, you do need to entertain your market, but even if you are losing that game by, you have 400 passing yards, but you lose a game. Now, to Zach's point, hopefully that's a shootout. That's not a low scoring, hey, we passed for 400 yards, but it was a low scoring game. But hopefully that is a shootout. But I am saying this, that I think both of you guys have great points. I think that to your point, Troy, yes, both teams have the talent to do what they need to do to win the game. Again, it's going to be another one of those who makes the most mistakes type of game. I think that's what it's going to be. Who makes the most mistakes is probably not going to win that game. But I've seen stranger things. But I say Bama State by 10.
I say Jackson State by 7.
How about I say it differently? Safe football lost you a championship. Aggressive football put you in a position to win a championship. I'll say it that way. And we all saw it live on ESPN. It went from aggressive football to safe football, and they ended up losing.
Yeah, when your offensive coordinator said, you know what, let's play it safe. Let's run to the short side of the field with a mobile quarterback.
He went back to that man.
Yeah,
He did.
Just back, bro. When you go back and you look at that one play, you're in the red zone, and you see you have the most dynamic quarterback in HBCU sports right now, and you give him the shortest possible field to work with. Me personally, if I'm Andrew Body, I'm in the huddle, and I say, you know what? We flipping the play. We'll run the same play. We just gonna run it to the wide side of the field to give me more of a canvas to work with. Because at that point, when you roll to the short side of the field, passing formation, whatever it is, you don't give your receivers enough room to work. They can't get open in that. And yes, Nick, I will never let that go because
a lot of people will never let that go. It lives on both with both teams because let's just say Ashton Taylor didn't get there. If he didn't get there enough in time, we lose the game.
Bro, we in the national championship.
But you get what I'm saying? But you get what I'm saying though? If he goes, if Ashton Taylor does not get there quick enough to get on to get to that spot, and he just dive into the zone, we lose that game.
Facts.
We lose it.
Facts. That's football IQ, and you can't. And a lot of that you can't really coach, and that's what I'm saying. If you are a player, if you know the defense that you're playing against, and I don't know, man, and maybe he had this notion in his head that, well, they're expecting us to go to the wide side. Okay, that's great. But again, it still doesn't negate the fact that you running to the short side of the field, you don't give your receivers any type of canvas to work with, and your quarterback can't, like, if you want to say that, yes, he can thread a needle, cool. There's nothing wrong with that. But again, your percentage of success goes down in a smaller window. And don't get me wrong, I've watched that play about 100 times since it happened. And every time I find a problem with running it to the short side of the field. And shout out to Jada Wakanda. Me and him have back and forth conversations. And we have broken that play down several times, and he equally agrees that had you flip that play, the play has a higher chance of succeeding. Bama State wins the game, and we're in good business. But I don't think Tony Hole makes that same mistake.
Yeah, Blue, you're right.
Blue, all I know is that man got
Blue.
them people in the MEAC having freaking sneaker ball celebrating a Celebration Bowl win. They can't put 3 teams on TV and they celebrating a Celebration Bowl win. What are we doing?
He said, what are we doing?
All right, bro. Well, you know where the next game gonna go, right?
Next game, y'all got PV coming into town.
PV, oh man, that's gonna be a good one. Again,
Yeah.
that was a good one last year. I watched
So that's
that game.
what you learned. Somebody make a t-shirt. What did you learn, Fleck?
I'm looking for Ace Boogie. You got some prepaid minutes, brother? Can you hop back into the chat, because we ain't seen you in a while, because you said Bama State was going to be 3-9. Because I'm just saying, if that's the case, one of them 3 is going to be against PV. You can tell your little coach that, too.
Ooh.
I done got PV the last 2 years in a row, the 2 years in a row, so can you make it number 3?
Yeah. Tell a little coach, with a little purple and gold, little t-shirt on, barking and all that. Yeah, it's going down.
You call it little coach, man. I don't see anything. He's not the mentor, man.
I said it, little coach.
You know what I'm about to say?
Bro?
I was getting ready to call him. I was getting ready to call him Michael Watts. That's what he look like.
Some people call him. Hey, someone call him. What do they call him? Suge Knight.
You call
Hey,
him what you
to
want to
be
call him.
to be honest, like
Yeah.
Prairie View has a new quarterback coming in, and Blue Blue would be a more of an expert in this. What are they gonna look like? Are they gonna just pound the rock the whole season? Like I got questions because that ain't gonna work against Alabama State. That ain't gonna work.
Now, if this was Alabama State of old, went like the last, like maybe 2-3 years ago, oh, it would be very hard for you to run. It would be very hard for you to run.
I don't think Coach Erod lost his ability to like put together a defense. I think their defense will be better this year. But and I hate to beat a dead horse, but man, if PV don't show me some balance, like I don't know, man. I don't know. It makes me nervous.
You think Alabama State will pull it out again? Troy?
I'm leaning that way. And so there's two ways to look at Prairie View, right? They go through the beginning of the out-of-conference schedule. They learn about themselves, and they get better. Or they take some lumps and they get conservative, hoping they don't get conservative for a whole bunch of reasons that y'all know I done said a million times. I hope they come out them early conference schedules and be like, yeah, we can play however which way we need to play. We can throw, we can run. Like, I hope they are dynamic. But that early schedule, when I look at it like an analyst, I'm scared of what they may become after that. I'm hoping for the best, but I understand that the worst may happen. But and don't get me wrong, because somebody said something crazy from Tarleton, I want them to beat Tarleton. I just don't know. Like, when they come into that game in November against a dynamic offense, will they be dynamic against a coach that I saw his team be not dynamic for 2 weeks in a row, or 1.5 games? Is he gonna let it go? Like, release the reins, let your quarterback go be a quarterback.
Well,
a lot of questions.
PV has average talent but superior coaching.
Ooh, that's not what I was told. I was told different.
But you got to think, bro. I mean, their schedule. You think about it. They got Tarleton State, Texas Southern, Baylor, Stephen F. Austin. That's the first 4 weeks of their schedule.
Mm-hmm.
That's the first.
You know what I'm saying?
By the time they get to Bama State, bro. I mean, now I'm not taking anything away from Valley, Grambling, Southern, Alcorn, East Texas A&M, or them red and white little puppies up in Normal. But by the time they get to Alabama State, bro, they have literally went through the gauntlet. Now, with that being said, Bama State also has a schedule that they have to go through. But PV has a significantly more difficult schedule on the front end, right? And so, and just looking at their official roster, I only see one quarterback listed. I see one.
Don't trust them rosters. Don't trust them rosters.
Right, you don't. But I'm just saying.
I ain't trying to put nobody out there. But them one of the people I'm talking about, I know who sent out saying I'm going to this school, and I know what's on the roster. And two things don't match up.
It don't. But I'm saying, like, if you don't want to show your hand, that's fine. I mean, you do what you got to do. But even still, that still doesn't negate the fact that you still have to go through that gauntlet in the first 4 weeks. So whatever you got on your roster, let's say you lose some key players in one of the first 4 games of the year, and I don't want anybody to get hurt. I really don't, because I love these kids, man. And it don't matter what school they come from. I want all these kids.
Yeah, you know, you don't want nobody to get
if one of those kids go down, then to your point, Troy, how does that look for the rest of your season? How does that change your offensive play calling or your defensive play calling? Shout out to Michael Head 4472. Yeah, puppies. Yeah, the red and white puppies and normal. Yeah, I said it. The ones that go in them little dog houses that y'all got on the field.
Yeah,
I'm mad. I found out this week that the whole hill thing got to do with a stadium and not the fact that they actually are on a mountain. Y'all, you know what? Not today, Troy.
Yeah, I mean, you know, you got to understand, Troy. It's a burgundy and off-white institution.
Oh, burgundy and off-white.
Yeah, burgundy and off-white.
I need them people in Daytona to give me some grace because I don't go at y'all like this.
This forever, brother.
I'm just sitting back watching the show, man. And I'm not.
Somebody call Jennifer up and tell her to hop on here. She know what this is gonna be.
Jennifer is at. I think Jennifer at work.
Yeah, Jennifer probably has to pay some bills.
Somebody tell Jay White to take some of his prepaid.
She's probably working somewhere.
Yeah, Michael. Yes. Wow. Yes, you will see me in Birmingham, brother. Yes, you will. That's how it's gonna go.
Burgundy.
Bro, they be showing up. They be bougie as hell, bro.
What they stupid? He said eggshell.
Yeah.
Oh, mother of pearl.
We call what you call him? Mel, you say you call him bougie.
Bro, they show up to the class to be bougie as hell. Food be bland as hell. Like, bro, how you show up sugar sharp, casket sharp, food been seasoned with Mrs. Dash.
Mrs. Dash. Oh, I eat Mrs. Dash. I eat that in my salad.
Not at tailgate.
I'm not this Mrs. Dash.
We don't use Mrs. Dash.
Tailgate. You supposed tailgate is cholesterol central.
Right.
Yeah. Tailgate is cholesterol central, and your liver is gone. That's what your tailgate's supposed to be.
I mean, I'm just saying, brother. Like, for real. I don't even know what they be doing. I am not lying. I legit walked around and I seen potato salad that looked like it just didn't have no seasoning to it.
Yo, Dick, who showed up to the classic? Who showed up to the homecoming tailgate with a green bean casserole?
Green bean casserole?
For real.
Man, y'all going in on people's food.
Whoa. I don't know. I don't know what I missed, but this not right. Whatever this is, this not right.
Bro, they be showing up. They got champagne.
Y'all going on a food diss. Oh man.
Bro, they show up to Magic City Classic with champagne. What you celebrating for?
Are you talking about kind of like Howard style, like the wine, cheese, crackers, and Grey Poupon?
Be acting uppity. And keep in mind, somehow they have always occupied the shaded side of the field. And here's the thing. The years that it be cold, don't let them tell you otherwise. But they be tipping on that side where the sun be coming though. Because they be trying to warm up. They be over there in the shade, freezing. They got on mink coats, high heel boots, stilettos, be over there freezing. But they somehow be tipping over there in the sun.
Fight back! Nigga, fight back!
He said, "Fight back, gay and him."
They know they can't fight back because they know I ain't lying.
It's got to be a
Lord.
30 for 30 about this green bean casserole. Like y'all got to explain to me what's going on.
He said Alabama A&M show up to the Magic City Classic, thinking that it's a damn
bro,
wine and cheese soiree. They bougie.
Michael,
I just saw Nick Eden. Nick Eden was just talking about great. I was just, I brought up Grateful Pun, talking about Howard.
He said to me, Sweat Chat is gonna be sponsored by Grey Poupon.
But Grey Poupon. I said that. I always said when I see Howard in the game, I'm gonna say sponsored by Grey Poupon. Yeah.
Michael brought champagne last year, and that champagne was just as hot as it wanted to be.
He said y'all didn't even bring no expensive champagne. He said y'all brought Corbel.
Yo, they brought Andre, bro.
Y'all brought Andre.
Oh Jesus,
man.
Y'all might as well have got wild turkey. Like, what are we doing?
Bro, what you gonna
Hey, shout out to you, Michael. Shout out to you, man. In class of 2012, man. Shout out to you, young buck.
I'm just saying, bro.
Hey, well, we said we were talking about Bougie. Yeah, we some get I forgot it. That game get Jennifer and Erica and Erica Lee, get them on there. See, I want to see that one. You get the ladies on it. Yeah.
Dog, I am not lying to you, bro. Last year,
yeah,
the A&M mascot, for real, Nick.
Such a Corbell classic.
Nick gotta be stopped, man. Nick gotta be stopped.
Nick is not Nick is not lying. I'm telling you, last season, the A&M mascot was in the tent next to me. That dog looked like it was starving. Pack him up.
Said pack him up. He said y'all saving the Moet for graduation. Damn, do people still drink Moet? I've been out the damn champagne loose for a minute.
Listen, I have paraphernalia from both schools, man. I'm gonna be quiet.
At this point, all A&M fans, for Magic City Classic, the best thing you could do is go to Walmart and buy you some Verdi.
Wow. Oh my God, not the $4.99. Oh Jesus.
Get you some Verdi, big dog.
Boy, man,
that's about all y'all got.
Oh Lord, man.
I eat some Verdi, big dog. Look, don't waste your money,
man, because
it ain't gonna happen for you.
Man, that's cooking wine, man. Don't give that to nobody. That's cooking wine, man. Don't do that.
What else is gonna be?
Y'all want some champagne, man? Just come to CVS. I'll hook you up.
They come to CVS. Yeah, they sell it. Hey, Doc, do y'all had a setup? Do y'all had a setup at CVS? I know one here in Monroe, Louisiana, that you go in the alcohol aisle and start beeping.
Nah, we ain't got that set up. Some of our expensive stuff is locked up, though.
Oh, okay. You all have it locked up. I know when you enter the aisle, they start beeping.
I'm just saying, the alcohol aisle. Like, look, don't go out and buy no Don Julio. Don't buy no Casamigos. It ain't gonna be that type of party for you. Just get that Verdi, get you some cut water, and just sit in the cut, bro.
Hey, bro, like, get you some Verdi and some cut water. Nigga is going to be your liver and your kidneys are out of there.
Wait, what are we? Oh, Jesus.
Nick, we'll see you, bro. Good seeing you, man.
Oh, boy.
All right, Nick, man. This is Nick. You got to do whenever you do the calendar, let us know.
Nick is wild, man.
Yeah.
He said, seriously, I will take ASU seriously. If you can get past Troy, seriously, give a score prediction.
Bro, oh, man.
Are y'all going to even win 4 games this year before you even think about taking anybody seriously?
Oh, Lord.
For real. Like, look, we know the Troy game, bro. Like, we ain't got to do that. Like, I mean, if you want to give a score prediction,
boy, Mel and Nick, yo.
I don't show no love, bro. I don't know. Again, bro, man. I don't pick against Bama State, so I can't give you a score prediction.
Yeah, no, it's your school, man.
But it is what it is. But at the end of the day,
yeah,
we ain't talking about Troy because Troy University is not even on our radar. Like, because that game, whether we win or lose, has no impact on SWAC play at all. And I want to make that
Troy
those out of
University.
conference games.
I remember they were Troy State.
If it's an out of conference game with another HBCU, it matters because it's within our universe. Playing against a PWI, whether it's a win or lose situation, that's great. If we win, if we lose, it is what it is, but it doesn't change the dynamics of how we get down because we already know the decks are stacked against us, right? You never see a bumbling PWI that has a lot of money that says, hey, let me schedule a HBCU team. They don't want to do that. And I'll go back, and I'll go all the way back. In 89, 90, 91, around there somewhere.
No, 91, that's when Alabama State won the Black National Championship. That's when
Right.
E. Rob was on that team. He
Right.
and Reggie Barlow and Ricky Jones and all that. I remember that team, Houston Markham team. I was in
Right.
high school then. Yes.
Here's the thing. Bama State reached out to Tuscaloosa.
Yeah, I was a junior in high school.
Tuscaloosa ain't want no part. Tuscaloosa ain't want no part because you know why? If Tuscaloosa had showed up, now you got to explain why you'd have lost to this team. Because keep in mind, in 92, Alabama won the FBS.
Yeah, the national championship.
Supposedly, right.
And Sam Shade and
Right.
those guys, Derek Lassie, David Palmer. Oh yeah, Jay Barker.
But a couple years before,
Martin Houston. Yeah, I know Martin.
But a couple years before, you would have lost to your in-state team, ones that the federal government has systemically and intentionally from. That would have been a bad look for the state. So, yeah, I mean, I don't get caught up in the whole PWI wins and losses. I mean, it is what it is. So, I mean, it's whatever. But we talking about.
Yeah, I become acquainted with one of the guys that was on that team, Martin Houston. He was fullback on that team.
Yeah. We talking about HBCU football. So,
yeah.
I mean, the Troy game, it is what it is. It's on the schedule, but, we're not really worried about that. But in terms of the HBCU space, if anything, if we're just being honest, I would like to see a lot of more cross matchups with the MEAC and the CIAA. If we're going to talk about it, because at the end of the day, we all we got. We all we got. I mean, I want to see, a regular season game with Jackson State, Morgan State, Delaware State versus Southern. I'm talking about regular season.
Jackson State, Morgan State. We will dog the mess out of them cocaine bears.
And
I'm just saying. I'm just saying, Southern, just as a regular season out of conference game, like it would be.
Yeah, Southern Delaware State played each other back in the 80s. I saw them play in person back in '86 because they came. He played Southern in '85 with John Taylor. It was his last season. Then after he ended up in the 49ers, and he was already gone in '86. I saw him in Shreveport. Delaware State beat Southern. Delaware State had a good team during that time. When Bill Kolek was coaching, they won 5 MEAC championships. Yeah, they had some good team. Yeah,
I'm just saying,
they
just like
Grambling played them one year. They beat Grambling
on that regular season. You talk about
lost to Detroit.
Howard versus FAMU. I ain't talking about no SWAC MEAC challenge, none of that. I'm talking about just a regular out of conference game to where you meet up neutral field, or if it's a home and home. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. Like, when you think about it, man, that's what get people popping. If you say, well, hey, FAMU has to travel to Howard, or Jackson State has to travel to Howard, and then the following year, Howard got to come down to Jackson, Mississippi. Bro, I mean, think about it. If Jackson, in their own right, as formidable of a team that they are, the fan base, as live as it is, they all pile up in DC. I'm gonna tell you, bro. And look, this is no shade to me. I'm telling you, when Erica and Dave and all of them came down to Bama State homecoming, they legit said they describe what their homecoming looks like. And I said, ain't no way these black folks down here in the South would even allow that. But I understand their limitations because they're landlocked, right? Like where they are, like they don't have big tailgate spaces and that type of stuff.
No, I've been to G-Ho. I saw how A&T is laid out.
They just don't. So that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I've been
Put
to
those games
Greensboro,
on the line.
G-Ho.
Put those games on the line. I'm talking about
there in 2019. Yeah,
it can happen. You change the dynamic of our visibility, because now if you're talking about Howard, Hampton, North Carolina, A&T, Norfolk, whoever, they show up in Jackson, Mississippi, or they show up in Lorman, Mississippi, or Montgomery, Alabama, and then you flip-flop the following year. Yeah. We create the culture that they follow. That's why they come get our athletes with NIL deals.
Yeah. Hey, y'all, I gotta go because tomorrow is first day of school here. And,
you an educator, Troy? You teach?
No, I got a belt that I need to educate my 10-year-old with because he kind of got out of pocket with his new school clothes today.
Okay.
Yeah, so I
damn, not the day before school. You
listen,
can't get
man.
ass. You cannot get your ass whooped the day before school, man.
You doing a BTA? Oh, you have a BTA moment, Troy, with him?
I should never get a phone call from one of my churn mama crying because they tried to hurt their feelings. I don't play that. So we're gonna have to, we have to have a come to Jesus moment. And he gonna be all right after that. But
keep that in mind when you come to Montgomery, brother.
So, BTA moment. Yeah.
So I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you now, Ash feel like he a real rattler, and I ain't. Which he gonna quit talking to me after all this gear I done bought him. Yeah, he be trying it, but there's nothing you can tell him about FAMU. He watched FAMU win their national championship, and from that point on, you can't tell him nothing about FAMU. Nothing. He even told his teacher, "You must be stupid if you don't know about FAMU." So,
oh man.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow.
Wow. Oh man.
No. Yeah, he didn't had me in the office explaining some stuff a few times. But we working on it. We working on it.
Man. Yeah, you have to.
But yeah, let me get up out. I gotta run down to his house and have this moment. But I will see y'all this week, man.
All right, Troy. You have a great week, man.
Y'all too, man.
All right.
See you on Tuesday.
Oh man. Yeah, that's tough stuff, man. Man.
You can't get your ass whooped the day before school start. Yeah.
Oh man.
Michael, we got 5 wins. What? Hold on, bro. Hold on.
Oh boy.
He about to go.
Hold on 1 second. Hold on.
Who was that? Said that?
Michael Head.
Look in the comment.
Michael Head said, at worst, I see 5 wins when we get to Birmingham.
I'm looking at it right now.
Wait. Okay. Howard opening game. Miles, Tennessee State, Bowie, FAMU, Jackson, Bethune, Grambling. 5 wins coming from. That's what I'm trying to understand. Because what you're saying is, who who you losing to, first of all, when you say these 5 wins? Because it's 6 games before you get to Bama State. And I'm trying to see who is the one loss. Because what you're not going to do is just slide that in and just assume.
I just saw that comment. Yeah.
Bro, I am legit befuddled. I think Grambling I think this is Grambling's year to kind of step up.
Yeah, it's 33 miles west of me. Yeah. I'll see what they do this season. Yeah, Mickey will have to get it together.
Bro, I'm just legit saying that. Then he follows up and say, I'm not sure we win at FAMU or against Jackson State. So that means that negates your 5 wins coming into Birmingham, brother. I'm not sure that you win on the road at FAMU.
I'm sorry, we done got y'all belt the ass in the last 5 years. Alabama A&M.
At best.
Hey Doc, one of your fellow Jack Tony he was here in my home this past Friday. That's why they would come on your broadcast, man. One of the Jackson State greats from the 1980s, Jackie Walker. Yeah, he was. We have his brother passed away, and he was here. His wife were here for the funeral. Yeah, here in Monroe, Louisiana, and he came by. Yeah, he said he's gonna be attending some of the games at Jackson State.
He
lives in Tampa, Florida.
I'm legit looking at this schedule, and Michael, pick one of these 3 games. And I'm gonna give you that win, but the rest of them, I don't see you winning. You can either pick the Miles game.
You better win against Miles.
Okay, you all right?
Because if you don't win against Miles, I'm gonna side eye everybody in Huntsville.
Bro, man. If they lose to Miles,
I remember when you lost to Miles.
If they lose to Miles,
when Sam Shea was coaching there, I remember back when that happened, man. Gosh, no, that's not a good look.
If they lose to Miles, talking the talk that Michael talking about, brother, when you come to Birmingham, the only thing you need to have in your hand is an ice cold Old English.
Ice cold Old English.
Old
English 800. Oh man,
yeah, that's the only thing you need to bring with you. Even in lost a mile, coming into
Old English 800. Oh gosh, man, you went back, Mel.
No, I'm saying, man, you think about their schedule. Like you open up with Howard. If you lose to Howard and you lose to Miles, there is not a lot of faith that you're going to win the Tennessee State game at home. And then if you don't win against Tennessee State, do I have faith in you to win against Bowie State? And after that, on the road to FAMU.
Who's there? Dawson Odom's at Bowie State this season. Yeah, he's coaching there.
Looking at this schedule, it is very possible for Alabama A&M to go on the road to Tallahassee 0-4. If you go to Tallahassee 0-4, personally, I would forfeit the October 3rd game in Mobile. Because if you bro, if you go into Lad People Stadium and you ain't won no game yet,
y'all in trouble.
You might as well tell Sam Shade, you know what, brother? We appreciate everything that you tried to do, but we're gonna go ahead and get back with you. We'll holler.
Yeah, he get
because your season is no longer salvageable.
Dr. Williams get together like, well, they have to go in a different direction.
Your season is no longer salvageable at that point because, I mean, what are you playing for at that point? Because I can let you know, the fan base gonna be hot, 38 to be exact. So coming in, and again, you're talking about Lad People. You get banged up against Jackson State. Then you come back home, you get banged up against Bethune-Cookman. And then Here comes the G-men. They gonna bang you up. And you think you gonna come into Birmingham full strength to win?
I was at the game. I was at the game last year when they played Alabama A&M at Grambling last season. My parents and I.
Look, Alabama A&M has. I mean, can they win some games? Possible, but to see 5 wins before getting to Birmingham, they ain't even got the roster for that, bro. And I ain't even talking about the young men that is on the team. I am just talking the facts. They don't have that kind of roster. They do not have that kind of roster to come into Birmingham with at least 5 wins. Not with the schedule that they got. Bro, you get banged up, you might come to Birmingham with 1 win. If that. And if you come to Birmingham with 1 win, if you talk about Andrew Body was doing the shimmy in the end zone last year.
Yeah, I know he's a capo. Yeah.
Bro, you might as well call his line brothers, bro, and just tell him, look, y'all come back, man. It's just right here on the sideline, right here. Yeah, just do what you got to do. Call the local news station and say, put the camera right here, because this is what the game looks like. They over here chilling and kicking it on the sideline. Nah, man. And I'm being honest. I think Bama State has a good year, a solid year. I think our test comes at Jackson State. It comes at PV.
Yeah.
If we can get over those hurdles,
games.
I think we're good to go.
Yeah. Do you live in Montgomery, Mel?
No, brother. Hey, I was born and raised there, though. I was born and raised there, man.
Okay. All right. I always thought you were out of Montgomery. I know you went to school at Alabama State. I didn't know where.
I'm a Bama State baby. I was basically born and raised on that campus, bro.
Oh, okay.
My high school was within, bro, I could walk 10 minutes and get to that campus.
What school did you go to? I know they have Sidney Lanier and all that, Davis and all
Castle, baby. Sidney Lanier, bro.
Yeah.
Blue and white, baby.
Oh, okay.
We would have Texas high school football come to Alabama and wipe y'all off the map.
Hey, look here, bro. Hey, I can't speak for what's currently down there, but I'm just saying.
What's that other school? What's that other school?
You got Carver in Montgomery.
It's not Jeff a lead. Is there a lead?
They've been renamed.
They've been renamed. I know that's See, I'm sure you how old I am, man. I'm in my early 50s, man. I know things have changed from that time.
I'm right there with you, man. I forget what they call them, but Jeff Davis and
I know things consolidate. Yeah,
and then they have Pike Road.
Oh, okay.
They got Pike Road. That's the newest high school in Montgomery. Sidney Lanier, they closed it down, so all the kids.
They shut down Sidney Lanier. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so all those kids they now go to a Carver High School.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Things have changed in these times.
Yeah, so technically there's really only 4 high schools in Montgomery.
Okay.
I will say though, Doc, Texas high school, bro, man, y'all football different. I ain't gonna even lie. Man,
that's a college within itself, man.
Man, look, I looked at Texas high school football and I was like, are these small colleges that we're talking about here?
That's what it looks like, colleges, man. That's why a lot of people are trying to recruit them to the colleges.
Hey, you said these small colleges? Nah, coming to the inner city, then you'll be like, nah, these ain't no small colleges. They look like an actual high school right here.
Bro, listen here, bro. When you look at Texas high school football,
you try to recruit them to colleges.
We talking about
look better than a lot of colleges.
Bro, I see dudes that look like they should be drawing 401k right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These grown men, bro. And
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
see kids that,
I agree, man.
bro, they in the 10th grade and they 6'5", 300. I'm like, man, look,
Yeah, man.
when I played football, bro, it was maybe 2 or 3 guys on the team that was 300
look like
pounds.
NFL team in high school.
For real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, what y'all eating? I get it. I know y'all, Texas beef, y'all barbecue. That's how y'all get down. But I'm like, hey, man, hold on, bro. Put them
Hey,
kids on some
man.
vegetables, bro.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you like this. I didn't start growing my goatee or my mustache until I got to college. I ain't had none of that when I was in high school. I started growing this when I got after college. Like I done grew the long. I used to call my brother-in-law used to call it the David Banner, just how long the beard was. I was like,
David
yeah,
Banner.
man. Yeah. I was like, man, I just started growing my
David
hair out. I didn't grow like
From David
like
Banner, former Southern University SGA president. I know he's from Jackson, Mississippi.
man, it'd be so
Yeah.
crazy because it's so crazy
David Banner.
because man, when I was in high school, I started running back was like 5'11", 195 pounds, built like a Ford F-350, run you over like a tank. Was
Like
fat.
Earl Campbell.
Then we had a receiver. A receiver. He actually played in NFL. Darius Thompson. He used to play for Miami. Went to Baylor and he played for Miami. Yeah, I went to school with him.
Bro,
I went to school. We went to school together.
Bro, I'm just talking about the kids that y'all put out. Duncanville.
That was in the mid-90s. I told it was a dude. So I was talking about the kids. I was talking about the kids at me and Troy was talking about the kids at Colorado. I was like, I'm sorry, because it was just one kid when I was in high school. When I was in school, and name was Marcus Stiggers. If Mr. Will Wallace and Franklin is still on here, they probably know who I'm talking. They know who I'm talking about. He went to Lake Highlands, in Dallas, same school that Marcus Coleman went to.
Marcus Coleman. He grew up right here in Monroe. Yeah, right here in Monroe, Louisiana. I know the family quite. He and I went to the same church, and then he moved to
so
Dallas.
Funny.
Yeah, I know Marcus Coleman.
It was so funny. This dude.
Yeah, it was Sean. Yeah,
this dude was
went to Texas Tech.
He was 5'7".
Played in the NFL. Yeah.
He was 5'7", 155 pounds, playing option quarterback.
Bro.
And was dogging folks.
Bro, y'all got kids who in Texas high school football right now. But last year alone, when I was scouting high school football players, I was seeing kids who were 6'4" and 6'5". Just, bro, I had a spreadsheet and I sorted just by height. I wasn't even looking at the weight. I was looking at the height.
Yeah.
I'm seeing 6'4" and 6'5", and I'm like, pause.
Oh man.
What the hell are y'all feeding them in Texas, bro?
They some big guys.
And then I'm looking at classification. I'm like, sophomore. Whoa, hold on. What you mean sophomore 6'4", 6'5"? Like, bro, man, that's a grown man.
Hey man, look like they ready to put on a gold. Look like they ready to put on a gold jacket. Like we saw the Pro Football Hall of Fame ceremony yesterday.
Bro, supposed to be clocking in for work, bro.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, I'm looking at the weight, 315, 320. I'm like, hold on, bro.
Yeah,
that's NFL weight. And you in high school? Bro, like I will say, when it comes to football players, you have Texas, you got Florida, and now you got Georgia.
Oh, Georgia, yeah.
I never forget. Me and my ex-wife, we were in Golden Corral one Saturday morning.
Oh, Golden Corral, my favorite place.
We was in Golden Corral one Saturday morning eating breakfast, and I seen a school bus pull up,
Oh, I know you about to go with this one, man.
and it said high school on the side. I forget the name of the county or city. And I swear I saw grown men get off this damn bus.
Coming up in there to eat. Oh man.
And I said, is this a remedial high school? Because I see mustaches, goatees, and massive young men get off this damn bus. And here I am. At this point, I think I probably was in my 30s.
Yeah.
And I'm saying and at this time, I'm working out. I mean, I got probably maybe 10% body fat. And I think I'm doing something. I see massive kids walking in, and I'm like, shit.
Hey, Davey, man, y'all know y'all down the street from us, man. Y'all just in the stitch.
I'm right here. I'm right here in the state. Hey, the area I live in. Mel, I'm right in the area of a school named Westboro High School. They used to have those humongous players. That's why Andrew Whitworth played.
Look, Louisiana,
high school football.
I am not taking anything from Louisiana. I'm just saying.
Neville.
When it comes to
Neville, Washington, and man, they have some big guys at these schools. Yeah,
high school players. We're talking about Texas,
Westboro look like a college,
Florida, and Georgia. Kids look like massive grown men who you can legit put them right now. You can put them in a NFL jersey and just take a picture, and nobody would know the difference. They would look like an NFL player. And I am not knocking. I am saying
probably larger than some of the NFL players.
Some of them are. I am saying if you are a parent, now I've been a big proponent of not using your kid as a meal ticket. But what I am saying, if you have a child who has the physical acumen of a professional athlete, I, as a grown man, I am genuinely concerned about your grocery bill. Because that lets me know ain't no damn way you making that boy a damn ham sandwich and some damn Lay's chips. Ain't no damn way.
Oh shit.
You gotta buy him bro, you gotta buy him the whole damn ham and just let him cut off what he wants.
Yeah, you better go to a Sam's Club or a Costco to get some stuff.
Man,
that's how big these kids are. That's what I'm saying. Shout out to the parents who have kids, who are genetically superior. I am just simply saying, harness that energy, harness that talent, do what you got to do. Make sure they go to HBCU first and foremost.
Bring them on over here. We'll get them right.
We will get them right. Like, let them get a taste of the culture, because we not gonna tolerate them. We're gonna appreciate them.
Man, before we roll up out of here,
man, I'm enjoying this discussion, man. Mel and Nick are very, very humorous. It's very entertaining this Sunday evening.
Let's talk about this here. Shannon Sharp had basically.
What has he done now?
He basically destroyed Emmanuel Acho and the Speakeasy podcast. He basically called them squatters.
Wow. Oh, come on, Shannon.
So if you don't know, Speakeasy is run by Emmanuel Acho. He also got Shady McCoy.
Shady McCoy. The man who actually called the one called Howard Hampton.
Yeah, it was about to get chin checked. It was about to get chin checked by Larry Scott.
Larry Scott and Jay Walker.
I'm like, hold on, you about to get fucked up on national TV, bro.
That was funny last year.
Jesus.
So
Oh
so
boy.
basically
And
the
Tracy
Speakeasy
McGree
podcast
was
used to
laughing at
be
him.
it used to be Skip and Shannon's Undisputed
Yeah, she was
podcast,
looking
right?
at him.
So when Shannon left, when Shannon left um FS1, when he left Fox Sports, he basically, he was already running he already had started up Club Shay Shay. Club Shay
Yeah.
Shay is
I've watched it somewhere.
Club Shay Shay is his that division is his own right there, where he does all his interviews with all the players and celebrities and stuff like that.
Yeah. With
Then
his liquor.
yeah, and then he got Nightcap. Nightcap
Yeah,
is
Nightcap.
is with him and
Chad
Chad Ochocinco, and then they brought on Mel. They brought on ISO Joe. They brought on ISO on Joe Johnson.
Whoa.
So
Wow.
Emmanuel Acho basically bought the old undisputed podcast.
Yeah.
And he ran it with it from right there, which already had like 2 million subscribers to, because that was all of Shannon's subscribers right there. So basically Shannon told him, he like, hey, we ain't no squatters.
Oh God, that sounds like something he would say.
He said
say something crazy.
but he was being serious though. He was being real, like because Emmanuel liked to run his mouth.
Yeah,
and he liked to take shots at other podcasters that doing it, right?
I will say,
and that will get you. Will get yourself in some trouble.
I mean, they get you in hot water, man. Especially if because you're coming up off of something that was already built. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so, yeah, man, that's wow.
And so Cam had chimed in, right? He chimed in, and so Cam got his own thing, 4th and 1, right? That's his deal. Him and his homeboy.
Yeah.
Him and his homeboy. So they got that's their thing. And so one of the guys from Speakeasy told him, said something about Cam and his kids and his baby mamas, right?
And I was like, oh boy, you don't want to go there.
You don't go there. You don't go that low, bro.
No, that gets your teeth knocked out, man.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't do that live, bro.
No. You don't do that live.
Like that's some, that's back channel talk. Like that's back channel, but that's also it ain't even back channel, bro. That's one-on-one if you're gonna say it, but nah.
That's risky.
Bro, that's
off limits, bro.
That's you got to see me.
Do that. No.
You got to see me right now outside.
The baby's off limits, bro.
You gotta talk about people's family and do that.
Baby's off limits, bro. Like you can't bring it. Like whatever I do, whatever I got going on, keep it with me. But the babies, my people, keep them out of it. Like,
keep family out of it.
You go there, you telling me gloves is off. See, the type of person that I am, this natural Virgo, man, look, I say some fly shit. Excuse my language. I say some fly.
No.
And I think sometimes the attention gets the best of people.
Yeah.
People kind of feel like, they can say whatever they need to say, at that moment. Because here's the thing, man, like once you say it, you can't retract it.
That's true.
Everybody has heard it. And we live in an age where people are screen recording, so now that clip becomes viral.
Yeah, receipts out there now.
Yeah, so you got to be careful about what you say, and but be tactful about it. You know, one thing about it, I always keep it respectful.
Mm-hmm.
You know, much respect to Tuskegee as an institution, Alabama A&M as an institution. You know, it's all love, no harm, but I keep it on the football field. I never talk about the institution, the struggles, you know, this whole
No,
thing.
that's not funny. Yeah, because it
Right.
happened
You know, this whole thing that
in
we
the
had
institution.
about, you know,
No,
bonnets,
no,
do rags, and all of that
and
other good stuff.
no one's exempt. Yeah.
You
Oh
know,
yeah.
I tried to redirect the conversation toward, let's talk about the intentional neglect that the federal government has provided. You know, when people were talking about, well, you know, hey, you know, we got infrastructure issues and X, Y, and Z. That's great, but we need to direct that at the federal government, not, you know, the president, because the president can only operate within the
Yeah.
parameters that they have. But you know, I'll circle back to say, bringing in personal issues, bringing in somebody's kids, you know, spouse. Yeah, bro, that ain't it, man. Like, I mean, even if it was, you know, a hot take moment and it went viral, you have to ask yourself, as a man, specifically as a black man,
Mm-hmm.
what did that do for you to put another black man business out there, whether it was true or not? Whether it was true or not, whether it was you had a right to say it or not, how did that move you forward in life to disrespect and harm the reputation of a black man and or his family for clicks and views? Like, I don't rock with people like that.
Yeah, be
You know,
careful.
I've been young once, you know, so I'm not oblivious to that, but we can't let the jokes get too personal to where we are doing reputational harm. We can't do that,
Yeah.
because once you do it, it take an act of Congress plus the blood of Jesus to correct it. And even then, people have already formed their opinion about you, about something that was said about you 10 years ago. You see what I'm saying? So we got to be careful about that, man.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, we gonna get up on at this thing right here. We'll be back. I might do something tomorrow. Ain't no telling. You know, next team I'm talking about, we previewing. And I want to see everybody in green and orange on here. We
Oh,
going
family.
to the highest. We going to the highest of 7
Highest of
hills.
7 hills. Yeah.
Them little garter snakes.
We're going.
I have paraphernalia here at this house of all these schools that you're talking about. I don't have invested. I didn't go to any of these institutions, but it's just paraphernalia here.
Well, Doc, tap in with me, man. Let me know
Yeah.
something.
I got you.
I got to run. So
Oh
let me know
man,
something.
Mel, it's always great conversing with you.
Absolutely, Chuck. Hey, man, chat. Y'all be easy. Love y'all. We'll see y'all in a minute.
All right, you take care. Have a great week.
Yep.
Unless that school burgundy and off white.
I'm gonna
You know how it's
leave
gonna
that one
go.
alone, man.
I'm gonna tap back in as soon as they chime in. I'll see y'all, man.
All right, man.
Take care. Doc, you get started.
Yeah, we gonna get up out of here, y'all.
All right.
We gonna get up on out of here because of course, I got to get up early in the morning.
I had to get to work myself, man. But man, I needed someone to talk to. I see, I talk to these people all the time. Work. I'm always great conversing with you and others out here. I see people in the comments and all that. Yeah, you get to see something different, talk about something different. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So
Yeah.
we gonna get up out this thing, but let's see. Let's see what my schedule is for tomorrow.
Yeah, get
If I'm
in
gonna
the
do it.
morning.
There we go.
I know
Yep.
they keep you busy at CVS.
Yeah, 8 to 3. I'm in there 8 to 3. Then Tuesday 3 to 10, and then I'm off Wednesday and Thursday. Wednesday is Peyton's first day of 6th grade, so try to make my way down to Corsicana.
Corsicana, Texas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've been through on the way to Austin, Texas, and yeah, it's just closed now. It was a pizza place, Mazio's Pizza. We stopped there to eat there on our way to Austin. That was back in '92.
Yeah, Mazio's ain't been there in a minute.
Mazio, yeah, that was back in '92. I was in high school then. I had my mother's AKA. They had a regional conference in Austin, and we stopped at Mazio's on the way to Austin.
So yeah, we Peyton's first day of 6th grade is coming up. Proud daddy. So all y'all kids now, take your ass to bed right now. It is 9:38. It is past y'all bedtime. Take your ass to bed.
Yeah, school started back out there. All these teacher in service and all. Yeah, had to deal with the children.
And all the kids that's in and that start
she's retired.
The freshmen that moved in for college.
Yeah, high school.
Y'all have fun, but take your ass to class. But as always, y'all be blessed. Y'all be safe. Hug your loved ones. The love on your loved ones. Make sure you crash out on your kids, especially now. Crash out on them, please, and give them 2 chops to the throat and beat them out the penitentiary.
Boy, that's vicious.
But we up out of here, y'all. As always, love y'all.
All right.
Y'all be easy.
Care. All right.
See you later, Chuck.
Okay. All right. Man, it's always great conversing with you, man. Yeah, as I said, Mr. Ford and all you all, man, y'all are great. That's just relief for me.
Oh, yeah.
And Mel and Nick Eden, had to include them as well, and many others. Troy.
Oh, yeah.
And your Fat Mouth crew. I'm putting for all Fat Mouth sports. Man, I need that kind of relief.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
But we up out of here, y'all. Y'all have a good one. Peace out.
Y'all have a great week. All right.